Welcome to the Alpha Omega Wine Club March 2024 wine tasting experience. This short video contains a guided tasting of your two March Wine Club selections and also includes food pairings for each wine by Chef Daniel Cadan, professor at the Culinary Institute of America here in the Napa Valley. We invite you to taste along with us as we describe the key characteristics of each wine and share some interesting details about where these wines are from and how they were made. It's springtime here in the Napa Valley, and another rainy winter has made the Napa Valley a beautiful sea of green with patches of yellow mustard. In spring, grapevines emerge from their winter slumbers, a process that's called bud break, the first step in the yearly growth of the vine. For your March 2024 Wine Club wines, we have selected two wines that are ideal for drinking this spring. Sauvignon Blanc 1155 Rutherford 2021 and Proprietary Red Atlas Peak 2021. We're going to taste the 1155 Sauvignon Blanc first. If you're tasting with us, pour about 3 ounces of this wine into a Sauvignon Blanc style wine glass, a slender wine glass that showcases the lovely, complex aromas of Sauvignon Blanc. Holding the glass at a 45-degree angle away from you, you'll notice this wine has a pale straw yellow color with hints of gold. To appreciate the distinct aromas of this wine, give the wine several good swirls in your glass and then take a strong smell of the wine. This wine has youthful, fresh aromas of kiwi, honeydew melon, and lime that are accented by notes of white flowers, fresh peas, almond, and honey. Now, swirl the glass again, smell the wine, and take a hearty sip. This is a medium-bodied wine with bright flavors of citrus zest, cashew, green apple, and tea, complemented by lively acidity and a chalky minerality. The 1155 name on the label is taken from our winery address, 1155 Mee Lane in Rutherford, and our 1155 vineyard is immediately in front of our winery along Highway 29. Originally planted in 1993, this was the only vineyard retained by Robin and Michelle Baggett when they purchased the property in 2006. These old vines thrive in the deep clay soils here. Our 1155 Sauvignon Blanc 2021 is a blend of 98% Sauvignon Blanc and 2% Semillon, which brings additional body to the wine. 50% of this wine was barrel fermented and aged in French acacia barriques and larger puncheons, and 50% was fermented and aged in stainless steel tanks. Acacia wood barrels preserve the aroma of Sauvignon Blanc and give the wine more texture and richness, which we further enhanced by stirring the lees, the expired yeast cells that collect at the bottom of the barrel. 2021 is an exceptional vintage, one of the best in the last 20 years here in the Napa Valley. Mild summer temperatures coupled with lower yields in our vineyards created perfect conditions for white grapes to achieve an ideal balance of ripeness and acidity. Next, let's taste the Atlas Peak Proprietary Red 2021. If you're tasting along with us, pour about 3 ounces of the wine into a Bordeaux-style wine glass. Holding the glass at a 45-degree angle away from you, you'll notice this is an opaque, blackish ruby wine with a magenta rim that indicates it's a very young wine. To appreciate the aromas of this wine, give the wine several good swirls in your glass and then take a strong sniff of the wine. This wine has forward, ripe aromas of ripe Asian plum, acai berry, and blackberry pie, complemented by notes of lavender, dusty earth, and roasted nuts. Now, swirl the glass again, smell the wine, and take a hearty sip. This is a full-bodied wine that has a dense core of blueberry and dark cherry fruits enhanced by sagebrush, star anise, ginger, and flint, along with a strong backbone for aging. Alpha Omega has produced a Napa Valley Proprietary Red since the winery's inception in 2006. That program has now expanded to include other select regions like Atlas Peak. Located in the southeast corner of Napa Valley, Atlas Peak is a great example of Napa Valley's geological and climatic diversity. A rocky amphitheater situated at 1,200 feet in the heart of the Vaca Mountains, but still close to San Pablo Bay, that results in warm days and cool nights. Originally developed in the 1970s, Atlas Peak has become well known for producing powerful red wines with excellent aging capabilities. In 2021, Atlas Peak Proprietary Red is a blend of 55% Cabernet Sauvignon, 20% Malbec, 13% Petit Verdot, and 12% Merlot. The wine was fermented in 40% French oak barriques and 60% in stainless steel tanks, followed by aging for 18 months in French oak barriques, of which 40% were new. This wine is also from the exceptional growing season of 2021. The long, moderate growing season allowed red wines to achieve full ripeness, along with a distinct depth of flavor. Two key characteristics define a great vintage. Wines from a great vintage like 2021 typically develop slower and age longer. Try decanting this Atlas Peak Proprietary Red for an hour before you serve it to help bring out the exciting flavor profile of this wine. Chef Daniel Cadan has created an exciting food pairing for the 1155 Sauvignon Blanc and for the Atlas Peak Proprietary Red. Chef Daniel is pairing the 1155 Sauvignon Blanc with coriander and fennel pollen-crusted tuna with savory lemon curd, roasted fennel, grilled asparagus, and radish. The complex flavors of this dish mesh wonderfully with the complex flavors and textures of the Sauvignon Blanc. Chef Daniel is also pairing his herb-crusted lamb with lamb chorizo, Rioja potatoes, eggplant, and salsa verde with the Atlas Peak Proprietary Red, a bold, full-flavored dish to match the bold, full-bodied flavors of the wine. Inside your club shipment, you'll find an insert with our 2024 winery event schedule and a QR code that will take you to a landing page with additional information about the wines, along with Chef Daniel's recipes. From all of us at Alpha Omega, thank you for being a part of our wine club family. We hope you enjoyed your guided wine tasting experience, and we encourage you to share these wines and Chef Daniel's recipes with family and friends. We look forward to seeing you soon at one of our many events at the winery.